Hey y'all, and welcome back to the podcast. Excuse me. I think I might be a little bit under the weather. Our oldest son Zane has had this slightly concerning cough for the past few days. Yesterday we kept him home. And I don't know what it is about kids. It's just like their goal in life, their duty is what happened?
Go ahead.
Is to cough directly in your face. Babe, I couldn't hear myself for
Go
a
ahead. You
second.
good. You
I'm
good.
good. But yeah, like Zane was coughing all on me yesterday. I know you was out because you had a doctor's appointment. But I came home from work, ate a little bit, had a little bit of time to myself before they woke up. I work overnight, by the way, so me coming home early in the morning, they still sleep. But I get home, eat some breakfast, and do all the things. They wake up, and he's coughing, 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 and just continues to. I'm like, bro, cover your mouth. Um, Later on that night, that cough developed into like a cough and a sneeze. So it was just. It was just a little mucky, and my throat is a little scratchy. So just bear with me. Um, But I totally forgot months, like probably during the summer. I want to say like maybe June or July. I made some fermented honey garlic. Literally raw honey, a bunch of garlic cloves. Literally get a bag of pre-peeled garlic from Aldi. Put it in a tinted mason jar. I got my jar from IKEA. It's literally like matte black. It's glass, but it's painted matte black on the outside so sun can't come in and damage whatever is in there. But yeah, that's been brewing for a good few months, and it just popped on my mind like, oh snap, I got that. So I've been giving it to him. Do you think it's been helping?
Yeah.
Cause like I gave it to him. Sorry, I gave it to him, and his cough like suppressed a little bit.
Mm.
And I think it's really been working. Literally raw honey. It has to be raw honey because raw honey is real honey, and it has all the antimicrobial properties, antibacterial, all the things.
You doing a whole lot of deflecting
Deflecting of what?
of what is on your face and head.
Wow, wow, wow. Do we have that sound? Cause man, that
Is it this one? No.
oh, I mean, yes. Why are you playing me?
Um.
What's wrong with this? It's just a cat and a scarf,
You watch a
both by
lot of
which I got
Downtown
from
Abbey.
Shein,
You
however
saw
you
this look on
pronounce it.
Downtown Abbey.
I did not see this look, and it's called Downton Abbey, not downtown.
Oh.
There is no W at the in the
Dunton.
T. It's TON.
Dunton.
Down TON.
I almost cared.
Downton.
I almost cared.
I need some tea.
I almost cared.
You care enough to compare my look to the show.
You look crazy.
He's
right
a
now.
hater. I've been rewatching Downton Abbey, all 6 seasons.
Downtown.
Plus both feature length films like the past month. And recently I took myself on a date in the middle of the day to go see Downton Abbey, the grand finale. He didn't want to go, so I just scheduled some time. For me to go. You're being real disrespectful with these sound effects. I'm gonna need you to show. I'm glad you're using them though. But I went to go see it and I loved it. It was a little bit underwhelming, but not really, because I expected what was happening like in the movie. I was anticipating it. Um Spoiler alert, Mary Crawley is divorced, just like I predicted in the second movie, because Homeboy was like nowhere to be found in that movie at all. I think he had like one appearance at the end. But Nah,
See, I knew you was gonna get a divorce.
He couldn't handle Mary. I
No, he
knew that
couldn't.
from the time they met. Like, he was a race car driver. Ooh. You know, he was not born of like any high titles, but he still had like a somewhat respectable name. But he wasn't on Mary Crawley's level, okay? She is an heiress, honey. And he was not. So, you know, prayers to him, but Mary is out here ruling the world and just taking claim to all the everything that, you know, the Crawley household owns. Well, actually the Grantham household, because her married name is Crawley.
Okay.
But we're not going to get into it because if I start, I'm never going to stop.
I know.
But I'm Team Downton Abbey. I love that show. I wish it would continue, but you know, all good things must come to an end.
Yep, it's a final. No more.
Anywho, every time he heard the music come on, he would be like, ugh. And I love this song, the beginning. Anyways, I'm gonna stop. Great show. I love it. But he's hating on my look. I just have everything tucked and tied because my hair looks real crazy.
Your hair was looking really good.
You a lie. I was looking like Celie. I am under all of this, huh?
Who's Celie?
And you tried to take my black card last week.
Who's Celie?
The color purple.
That's who you was looking like?
You didn't see these plaits?
Show me a picture.
Of Celie?
Yeah.
Just Google it. Celie from The Color Purple. The original Color Purple, not the new thing. I ain't never seen it.
Spell her name.
Ciliy, I think. The Color Purple. Tell me what pops up. Whoopi Goldberg played Celie.
Oh.
Yeah.
You should just say Whoopi.
From The Color Purple, though. Like, I look like Celie.
Yes, you do.
Them plaits.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You should just say Whoopi.
But you just said I looked good.
I mean, Whoopi don't look bad with this hairstyle.
What you looking at? Let me see. Give me it. I gotta show them. Give me it. I mean, she don't look bad.
Don't look bad. Like, what are we talking about here?
I don't want to go out looking like.
You about to pick the worst one. Yeah, that don't look bad.
That's what I'm looking like underneath of all of this.
But that doesn't look bad though. That's your natural hair.
I done messed up the white balance. All right. But yeah, so Zane got me sick. Downton Abbey, Celie.
Yeah.
And now we're here. But I took some of that garlic honey myself and some cod liver oil.
Mm-hmm.
And
well, look, we got a long, got a lot of topics for you today.
All right, what we talking about? As I sip on my
You already have
coffee.
an idea. We're gonna start with a mother's strength.
A mother's strength.
Yeah, this part is dedicated to you.
What?
Yeah, even though I don't like you all the time, but this part is dedicated to you.
Wow.
A mother's strength.
I dedicate this to
all right.
you. Oh.
Can you speak on, like, you know, a mother's strength?
Whew. I mean, the topic is so vast.
Just give us a taste or whatever.
I mean, hold on. It's like an echo. It's getting on my nerves. But I don't think you need to do anything. No, don't turn it down. I want to hear myself. Yeah, thank you. I mean, it takes a lot of strength to be a mother.
Yes.
To be a caregiver. In regular circumstances, it takes a lot. So,
but you wasn't in regular circumstances.
You're right. I was not in regular circumstances.
You were in advanced. Another word on top of that.
Yeah, my circumstances coming into motherhood.
Speak from that.
Was like, what the F?
Yeah. Probably more than that.
Yeah, it was a lot. It was a lot, bro. As a young mother too.
Yeah.
So to all the new people out there, I got pregnant at 18, had my first child at 19, and she is just the light of my life. She was actually born with a severe heart defect called hypoplastic left heart syndrome. I'm gonna try to make this quick.
Yeah, because
The story is
we
long.
we did this story before.
We did,
but we
but
didn't do it like this.
We got a
but-
couple of new subscribers, so I
Yeah.
just want to give the basic
Yeah.
overview.
Yeah.
Found out that she had that when I was 6 months pregnant. So they did a echocardiogram in utero. Found out her heart was severely was underdeveloped. Gave birth. They gave her another echo, and they didn't even think that she was going to survive the birth. They didn't tell me that though, because they didn't want to freak me out during delivery, and I thank them for that. Found out that the left side of her heart was damaged, but the right side was also severely depressed. So they were like, basically, it's a full heart transplant or she dies. Went for the heart transplant, and she received a heart transplant 3 days after she was born, which was a miracle in and of itself. Cause like, woo! I don't want to get into this because like I don't want to start crying, bro.
I just want you to give a
general. I know every time I talk about it, I just get emotional because it's like crazy.
So do you not want to do this?
I do.
Anymore?
I do. I'm not afraid to cry. Thugs cry too.
I'm not trying to make you cry.
Thugs cry too, bro. So
okay, Thug.
Take it on the
Thugger.
chin. Yeah. But yeah, she received a heart transplant, 30 days old. No. She received a heart transplant at 30 days old. She got the we received the call 3 days after she was listed. That's what happened.
Mm-hmm.
She wasn't 3 days old when she got it. She was 30 days old. A full month, like 30 days on the dot. Which was just crazy, like the timing and the numbers of it all, threes.
So give us like your strength though. Like where was you getting all your strength from?
God.
Okay.
I grew up in a Christian household. Faith is something that's like very close to me. I'm human and it wavers from time to time, but through it all, there's like this anchoring in me, my faith and connection with God. Just I go into this weird mode, like you can call it delusional almost. Like when things get really, really bad, I just get delusional. If that makes sense.
Delusional as far as what?
As far as what I'm seeing in reality versus what I believe.
Like what you mean? Like delusional?
Like what I'm seeing is not real. Like I trick my brain into believing that what I'm seeing is not real.
So you tricked your brain into having more belief?
In a way.
That's not delusional.
It is. I mean, faith is a certain level of delusional because
no,
when you see, like, when all of your surroundings are up in flames,
yes,
you're going to sit there and tell yourself, I'm sitting on a bed of ice. There's snow all around me.
Okay.
That is delusion.
But you're saying that you had the utmost big faith.
It was big, but it was also small. Like, I don't know.
Okay.
And the Bible does say all you need is faith the size of a mustard seed.
That's why I'm saying it wasn't delusional.
I mean, okay, yes. I don't know why I downplay my faith a lot, and I need to stop doing that. But I carried this like tiny bit of faith, and it carried me through.
Okay. You had big faith. I think it was big faith.
Oh, it didn't feel big all the time.
Okay.
Because throughout her whole medical journey, there have been times where like.
So you had some doubt?
It looked like a coin toss.
You had some doubt? Or no doubt?
I don't recall ever really leaning into that. I do remember during scary times, like replaying those scary times in my head over and over again.
Mm-hmm.
And that just terrifying me.
Okay.
Like just reliving. Okay, so she's been through a lot of ups and downs. Heart transplant at a month old. That lasted her up until she was 7 years old. 7 years old, Christmas Eve, admitted into the hospital for like extreme heart failure. They were basically saying if I didn't bring her in when I did, it would have been over for her. So that time led us to a 14-month hospital stay.
Wait, you going ahead.
How
Hold
much?
on.
No, I need them to like
Yeah, I
understand the
got you.
gist of
I got you.
everything
The
up until
next, the
now.
next, the next part was life in the hospital.
I'll get to life in the hospital in a second, but
Okay.
so 14 months in the hospital, waiting for the second heart transplant, receiving it, and recovering. A lot of things, ups and downs throughout that time period between waiting, receiving, and rehabilitation. Then after that, COVID happened. Literally, we got discharged February 2020 from the children's rehabilitation hospital that she was in, and then the world shut down. So we were already prepared to be on lockdown just because of the new transplant and everything, but then the world got shut down. I was also pregnant. Whew. And it was just a lot. Like, it was just a lot. But I don't know, man. Maybe I'm a built a little bit different, like, cause I just
There you go. State property.
not state property. I just like generally just there's like something in me that just does what needs to be done as a mother. I can't explain it. Call it
Okay.
instinct, call it whatever you want to call it. But being a caregiver to a child who has had so many life threatening situations, it's not for the weak. And it's not something that I chose.
Okay.
I can't shake my knee.
You can, but it's gonna be on the mic.
Oh, all right. And I got swishy pants
Yeah, you
on
got
too.
swishy pants
Let me
on.
chill. It's a nervous shake. I'm sorry.
I'm not trying to make you nervous. Do you not want
Stop asking me if I don't want to talk about it. You brought
Okay.
this to the mic. Let's talk about it.
Okay, my bad, G. Life life inside the hospital.
Yeah, so I mean, hospital life is not fun. A good portion of that 14-month stay was spent in the ICU, on and off ECMO, which is basically like life support. There were times when she coded and doctors was rushing into the room with crash carts, bringing her back to life and all the things. She had like a traumatic, how do you say this word? A traumatic extubation because she was intubated. She had a breathing tube. And when they went to remove it, there was like a piece of tissue in her esophagus that was like blocking something, like blocking her airway. So like they removed it and she instantly like couldn't breathe and it was crazy. Like it was crazy.
Okay.
But yeah, like being in the ICU, it's like being in a war zone. It stands for like intensive care unit, right?
Okay.
And this is the PICU, which stands for pediatric intensive care unit. So you're surrounded by children with severe illnesses or have gone through like crazy accidents and things like that.
Okay.
It wasn't fun, but we got through it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hold on. I basically lived in the hospital with
Yeah.
Lexi during that time.
Yeah.
I basically just set up my life in the hospital because I didn't know what would happen next, whether she would live or what.
At one, I remember at one point it got to a point where she wanted to stay in the hospital. She didn't even want to go home.
Um,
You remember that?
that was after she got out.
No, I'm talking about like she just like she was going through a phase where she just wanted to stay at the hospital.
Cause she was there so much,
Yeah.
and she developed
What comfortability?
bonds with the staff,
Yeah.
and I'm grateful for those staff because they were still in communication to this day. She still has hospital visits and things. And when they hear that Lexi has been admitted, like either in the PICU or intermediate care, a lot of them make it their mission to come and see her. She got her trach taken out recently, and one of the nurses came down to see her because we had to stay overnight to monitor her breathing.
Okay.
And one of the nurses came down to see her. She texted a few nurses and respiratory therapists to let them know that Lexi was there.
Okay.
Most of them already knew because they saw it.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that's what we get to enjoy when we do have to go. We're welcomed. We're loved. Lexi is so loved. Like, oh my God, they love that girl so much.
Yeah.
So being in the hospital was tough, but we are just grateful for the love that she received, that both of us received. Staff, doctors, nurses, RTs, like even who the people that come in and like supply the rooms,
Mm-hmm.
them like the front desk workers, the security guards, like you in there long enough, you start becoming friends unless you're like a total mute and don't talk to nobody.
Right.
So the hospital that we stayed in, you know, it has its scary moments, but the love is definitely felt.
Okay.
Definitely felt. There was a point in time where I just didn't want to go back there for any reason after she got out. But I'm working through it. I mean, I do what I need to do because I'm not going to avoid a hospital appointment out of fear or like paralysis.
Okay.
Good Lord.
Okay. What? How do you feel about the gift of life?
Huh?
The gift of life.
What do you mean? That's such a hallmark question. I love life.
Yes. And you also give life, right?
As a woman, yeah, I'm
So how do you
biologically
feel about the
created to
gift?
give life.
How do you feel about the gift you have of giving
Giving life, it is the most amazing power on this earth.
Okay.
I'm not even going to sugarcoat that. Like, women are just, we are it.
Okay.
And women are so badly treated in general. Some cultures really do elevate women, like the community that they have. I wish it was like that everywhere, like, because we can't do this alone. But as a society, like, I don't know. It's just women should be like top tier in every society because they're just everything. They give life. They are literally birthing the society that we operate in.
Yeah.
So it's just, yeah, women are everything. Like, we are everything. And we need to be treated as such.
Okay. At what point did you start coping with medical trauma?
At what point did I start?
Yeah. Well, when did you start coping with medical trauma?
I want to say around like at some point while Lexi was on dialysis, I started to develop this sense of awareness towards how my body felt in certain settings, if that makes sense. Because I just hated feeling the way I felt like all the time.
How was you feeling?
Like I was just getting through, getting by. I guess people call it survival mode.
Yeah.
I was tired of feeling like that.
Okay.
So, I'm still in the process. Like awareness, journey of awareness, I feel like is just a lifelong thing. But yeah, like I feel like at some point during her dialysis journey, because she started out in the clinic and then they switched her to peritoneal dialysis. I got my training for that so I can handle the machine, the bags, and all the things, the cleaning, the sterilization, like everything that comes with that. But I just started taking a look at how I interacted with moments, situations, people in my life. And just started to try to make changes where I could.
Okay.
Recognizing triggers, fears, not bringing past situations into like present moments. Yeah.
So tell us life after dialysis.
Woo! Freedom. Life after dialysis for me.
That was how long was that?
She was on dialysis for I believe 3 years.
3 years.
2020.
3 years.
Yeah, because she got on in 2022, I believe, like January 2022. So it was like a full 3 years.
Dang.
And she received her kidney transplant March of this year, 2025. Yeah, so 3 years and like 2 months. But yeah, like imagine having a like mandatory curfew, like, because while she was on dialysis, I had to hook her up to the cycler by a certain time because the cycler has a set amount of cycles. It runs anywhere between 10 and it got up to a 12-hour cycle at one point because her levels needed adjusting. And it was like good and bad. You have to ask her this, but I feel like peritoneal dialysis is better because it's more gentle on the system. Because when you do in the clinic hemodialysis, you're getting you're getting hooked up to dialysis machines 3 times a week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. And that's a harsher pull. Your electrolytes, your potassium level, like all the levels are like, your sodium levels are being like tampered with and fluctuated. So it can cause sickness, nausea, pain, cramps,
so you
dehydration on a more intense level with hemodialysis versus peritoneal, which is what she was getting. Since you do it every night, it's not such a hard flush of the system.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
So it's better to do it at home and every night.
Some people may disagree because it does have like a crippling effect on your freedom as far as time and like your social life.
But it'll be better for you long term.
Long term, like, yeah, okay. As far as how your body feels, I would say yes. Okay. But I've never personally been on it, so that's like a question I would have to ask Lexi.
But you have like a good idea because you talk to doctors and nurses all the time.
And I've spoken to other dialysis patients. Some people don't like peritoneal dialysis because it's like a lack of freedom. Right. You got to get home at 7:30 p.m. to be hooked up. Let's say your cycle is 12 hours. You can't be unhooked. The cycle isn't complete until 7:30 a.m. So whenever you get hooked up, you got to stay there for those amount of hours. And that lack of freedom, like once you hooked, you hooked.
Yeah.
You can't go to the bathroom. A lot of times people need bedside commodes to use the bathroom
Right.
because they're hooked up and nobody wants to sit next to their own shit. So, there's that.
Yeah.
But I mean, if you have a caregiver, they'll be there to like dispose of it and all
Yeah.
the things. So, it varies from person to person. But I just feel like Lexi is a lot more free. She is dialysis free. She's trach free. She don't got no more gadgets. Literally, there's no. She had a Mickey button at one point because she had to be fed through a nutritional tube. But yeah, she's been gadget free for years. Going to appointments regularly, getting lab work done, and all the things. Like, it's a lot, but I'm like so used to it. I don't know. It's just, it's a part of our lives and we are just taking it a day at a time. I remember when when Lexi was in the hospital for the second heart transplant. At the time we didn't know a heart transplant was needed, but when we were there, her cardiologist, she's just amazing. She's yeah, I miss her. She's not at the hospital anymore. She got a better job. um but yeah, she told me, she leveled with me and she was just like, you know, things are changing in Lexi's health and I need you to understand that this is looking more like a marathon and not a race. This is not going to be a quick fix. This is going to take a lot of time to get through. So, I hated it at the time. Like, it just was such a heavy thought. Like, cuz who likes running a marathon? I mean, some people do, but they're weird.
Not a lot of people.
Yeah, I'm not trying to run no marathon if I don't have to. I just want to get through and be done. So yeah, I was just like, what does that even mean, a marathon? Just tell me when this is going to be over. But, you can't put a timestamp on something like that cuz honestly, they didn't really know the depth of what was going on. So yeah, I hated it. I hated hearing it, but I'm grateful that I heard it because it positioned my mind to just take it a day at a time and not be panicky. So yeah, shout out to all the caregivers out there and moms of kids with special medical needs cuz it it's different. It's a different life. It really is.
Mm.
We're not superheroes. So y'all need to stop calling us that cuz
Who call y'all superhero?
Just people in general call healthcare workers and caregivers superheroes. That was like an ongoing thing, especially during the pandemic.
Do they not like that?
I don't. And I talked
Why you
about
don't
it
like
on
it?
TikTok,
Why you don't like
and
it?
a few other moms was like, yes, like I'm sick of hearing that.
Why y'all don't like?
Because it negates the idea that caregivers and healthcare providers don't need help. Like it insinuates that we don't need help because superheroes can do it all. They
Well,
don't
some
need
of them
help.
have sidekicks.
Yeah, they don't be doing much of anything except being a hype man.
Sidekicks?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sidekicks don't really carry the
Batman
weight.
and Robin.
What did Robin ever do?
He was helping Batman.
How?
He was helping.
You can't even tell me how.
He would get the bad guys that were weak.
He would put handcuffs or something on them after Batman did all the heavy lifting.
Robin was in there getting dirty too.
All right.
Sometimes. Not as much as Batman.
Mm-hmm. But most superheroes don't even have sidekicks.
Name one that you know for sure doesn't have a sidekick.
Does Thor have a sidekick? Does the Hulk have a sidekick? Does Iron Man have a sidekick? Well,
You're on to something.
Iron Man had not a sidekick, but yeah,
He didn't have no
he didn't
sidekick.
have a sidekick. Captain
Oh.
America don't got no sidekick. Does Aquaman have a sidekick? I'm jumping universes, Marvel to DC.
No, yeah.
They got to do it all by themselves. I'm not that.
You're
And
Batman.
I had to I'm not even Batman.
Robin.
I am Brittany, okay? And I need help. I need community. And so does every other caregiver and mom out there. Like, we need a community. And my downfall, honestly, was feeling like I had to do it all by myself. Emotionally and like physically. I still struggle with the emotional side of it. I'm very closed off emotionally.
Yeah. Well, no, you going too fast. We gonna come back to the emotion, the help part. You did not ask for help until you was falling off the cliff, and then the rope would just come, and you would still not even want the rope.
That's because I had a mindset of nobody can take care of Lexi like I can.
Okay. And when did you change that mindset? When did you start changing that mindset? Did you ever change that mindset? I don't even think
it really changed. I think her health journey has changed for the better, so I feel like I can relax a little bit.
I don't think that's true.
You don't think what's true?
You don't think it changed a little bit? Your mindset changed
a little
bit?
A little. But okay. when we were in the thick of it, trusting anybody to take care of things properly was a no, especially with like.
What about when you had no choice?
When did I not have a choice? I quit my job for her.
Actually, yeah.
I always made her my priority.
No, we can't even. Yeah.
What?
Never mind. Let's just move on.
Can you just?
No, we cannot discuss that. Let's just move on.
Now you, bro. I hate it when you do that.
I'm not doing nothing. Trust me. We can't discuss that.
Anyways, but yeah, like I sacrificed everything for her.
Yeah.
And I carried a lot of resentment towards people because I felt like nobody was
like what people? Who people?
Her dad.
Oh. Okay.
I did. That's where my mindset has changed. I can honestly say that I carried a lot of resentment towards her dad because I felt like our level of participation was not equal. Our level of urgency was not equal.
Not the same.
Our level of action and desire to learn everything about Lexi was not the same.
Okay.
So
has that changed now? Or a little bit? Or not at all?
It has changed in the sense that I've changed my view of it. I had to learn how to let things go. Because resentment is ugly.
Eats you up inside?
It does. Okay. It makes you miserable. Okay. So I had to actively do the work of just realizing that no one's like you. Like no one's gonna do things the way I do it. So why should I expect
somebody to do it exactly like you?
Yeah. I mean, there was definitely levels of overall disappointment. But you have to just live and learn and understand that people aren't going to do the things the way you feel like they should be done.
Yeah.
People, just aren't gonna, because for their own reasons that I may have no clue about. Mm-hmm. I don't know what is going on in his mind. Like, I just need to say, like, he's doing what he can, like, in the areas of Lexi's life that, that he can.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and I had to learn to, like, just be okay with that and just keep doing what I'm doing and just lose the mucky resentment part of it.
Okay.
Um, but yeah, like this journey is a lot. And I've never talked about this out loud.
I don't think I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
I
I
mean,
feel
to
like
you, I
you
have. I
yeah.
just never mic'd up on the internet. People don't talk about that side of caregiving because I think they're afraid to, like, I don't know, hurt feelings or to, like, I don't know. There's just a fear that comes along with, like, expressing your true feelings. But, I feel like caregivers need a space where they can just vent, just express how they feel about.
You think you should be safe the way you vent?
Hmm?
Do you think you should be safe the way you vent?
I do. Because caregivers go through so much, I feel like they need, like, an extra dose of grace given to them.
I mean, like safe as far as like who you might hurt based on what you say.
Oh, yeah, because I feel like they should be given, like, grace because they go through so much.
Okay.
Things that people don't even see, like
Okay.
mentally. So caregiving can mess your head up, especially when you taking care of somebody that you love deeply.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you just go down this rabbit hole. Like, it gets dark sometimes.
Okay.
Um, but yeah,
Okay. Why are you looking at me like that?
I'm waiting for your next question, sir.
Rebuilding life after transplants.
These are a great sequence of questions. Like, you did, you did good with this.
Thank you. I tried.
I'm proud of you. Now, what'd you say?
I said I
Rebuilding life?
tried.
No, what was the
Oh,
question?
rebuilding life after transplants.
I feel like we're actively doing that even now.
Yeah.
I feel like we're still in the rebuilding phase.
I think y'all. I think we are at 95%.
No,
90%.
60.
60.
Yeah,
Okay.
I feel
You
like
might know something that I ain't think of.
no. I've got big dreams for Lexi, and I just want her to thrive and spread her social butterfly wings and all the things. Like, right now, she's not going to in-person school right now. She's on, like, doing school virtually
Honest.
with other kids virtually, and I
Yeah.
want her to go into a
Uh,
in-person school setting, but
okay.
not public school because it's too big, and just germs with the new transplant is a bit scary.
Yeah.
I
It might
want
have
her
to
to
be
go to
private.
private school, but the funding of it all is up in the air. So I just want her to have that social interaction, like, desperately. That's, like, on my top list. Like,
I think it's gonna come.
yeah,
Yeah.
me too.
Like if we keep like doing what we supposed to do,
Mhm.
it's gonna come.
I'm hoping so. But yeah, I think the social part of her development, I feel like is still stunted. Not because she's not socially stunted, because
Yeah.
she talks to anybody
Yeah.
she
That's all
come in
about.
contact
Yeah.
with. We went into Barnes and Noble because she wanted to buy My Hero Academia manga,
Mhm.
and I just went to go browse in another section. I come back and she cornered this lady in the anime section, talking her head off about My Hero Academia, and I'm like, "Ooh, should I save the lady or should I just let Lexi just keep on?"
Let her keep going.
I did, because she
Cause.
doesn't get that as
Mm,
often as she should. Like, just making new connections, and she's surrounded by family all the time. But
but
as far
she.
as making new friends and linking up with people who have her same interest, I feel like that's where, like, what's lacking a little bit.
Okay.
Um, but yeah, like, I just want her to just be free, be out there, enjoying life, because
Yeah.
she's missed so much of, like, a regular childhood.
Yeah. She's been what
in and out of the hospital for
For
almost
13
all her
years,
life. Yeah, she's 14 now.
and most of it is like 13 years though, right? Altogether, it's like probably like 12, 13 years.
Of hospital, I
Yeah.
mean, I don't know. I'm not trying to do that kind of math, but she's been in and out of the hospital since she was born.
Okay.
We've had long phases where things are good. Sometimes in the hospital, back to back to back. I remember one time we was visiting my sister when Lexi was a baby. She was about like 1.5. I think we had to cut the trip short because Lexi was having like these symptoms where she was like having a hard time breathing and things. And it turned out to be like, I think, a RSV infection.
Mm.
So she had to we had to stay in the hospital for a while. And I remember another time around 4th of July. She's had celebrated a few 4th of Julys in the hospital. And luckily, the floor that she's on, there's like areas on the floor where it's pointed towards downtown, where we could always see the fireworks.
Oh, that's
So we
good.
kind of had like the best seats, even though we was in the hospital.
I don't think you told me that.
Yeah, we would go into either this glass wall, like a waiting room that had like the glass windows or whatever, and watch the fireworks. But yeah, like I said, we just make it work, like with whatever.
So rebuilding life right now is going pretty good.
Yeah, things are looking up. Yeah, I'm just excited for like
The future.
like the new blessings, opportunities that are coming to us.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Life is looking great. I feel like I'm declining as like this podcast is going on. My nose is just in my throat, bro.
Yeah, I don't want to hear none of that. 'Cause
Zane
now I'm
really got
next.
me. I'm gonna have to go take some more cod liver
Yeah.
oil.
Yeah.
I'm good though. I got some oregano oil / black cumin seed oil capsules. I'm gonna pop a couple of them to bust up whatever's going on. 'Cause I don't
might
got
need to get one
time.
too.
Okay,
'Cause I'm next.
that's usually how it goes.
Turning pain into purpose.
Oh my God, that's such a cliche, but it's still important nonetheless.
Very important.
Turning pain into purpose. I can honestly say that I am finally actively doing that as we speak.
Tell me how.
I am starting to put myself out there like on TikTok in regards to my journey as a caregiver / mom, to a kid with special medical needs. I'm realizing that there are a lot of people like me out there. Which is great because it doesn't feel like that a lot. Most of the time it feels like I'm in this by myself. Because
what you mean by most of the time you feel like you're in this by yourself? What do you mean by that?
Nobody really knows, like, unless they're like
what?
in it from the jump. Like, even me and you have had conversations and you've like opened up to say like, you hear you hear me and you can't begin to really understand, like, to feel what I feel.
Yeah, because I wasn't there from the beginning.
Exactly. And I understand that.
Okay.
And and that's just how it is with a lot of caregivers and moms,
Like what you mean?
Making connections with people who don't really live their life or don't really like haven't been in it from the jump.
Basically someone on the outside looking at.
Yeah, like kind of you feel like an outsider. Okay. You feel isolated.
Yeah, definitely.
A lot of times you isolate yourself because of whatever hindrances and things like that kind of stop you from having a regular active social life with your child out and about in the regular community.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
You gonna make it?
I'm trying.
Right, don't be
but yeah, there's
hot breath on the mic.
Don't do that. But there's a lot of self-isolation involved that, we don't talk about. Because, again, you don't feel like anybody's understanding. I've isolated myself from so many good people. It's not even funny.
Yeah.
Shout out to all of y'all. Y'all all know who y'all are.
Yeah. Don't
I
say
know
no
y'all
names
do.
like last time.
When did I say names? Don't start. Don't be messy.
All right.
But I'm starting to rebuild that.
Yeah.
I'm starting to peek my head out of the cocoon that I created for myself and reconnect with people that I never should have disconnected myself from.
Yeah.
So I love that for me.
Yeah. I was trying to influence that on you a lot.
You were, but I wasn't really trying to hear it because
You
I was
wasn't.
in survival mode and I was just trying to like make it through the day.
I'm like, where they at? Where they at? I don't know.
Yeah, we came to two of them, except
Don't say no names.
I calm down, bro.
Oh, my bad.
Two of them linked up with me recently, and we just had a lot of moments of clarity.
I was very happy that happened.
Me too. Like I almost cried.
I was like,
I
hey,
was so happy.
make sure y'all get her number. Make sure
We have each other's numbers now.
Yeah. Well, why wasn't it working?
No, cause me.
Okay.
Cause of me. And they developed their own assumptions that they weren't wrong for making. Cause like, what else you gonna think if I just go ghost?
Yeah.
So yeah, a lot of clarity was brought to the situation, and things are looking up. We're gonna schedule a get together pretty soon, and just rebuild and reconnect. And I plan on doing that with a few other people who I really just need to keep in my life.
Yes.
So
like who
you just said no names, so it don't really matter. But
I was gonna say like your husband.
What?
Are you keeping your husband in your life?
Am I keeping you in my life, Dorian?
Your husband, not me.
You're gonna confuse these people, so please stop. Like, please. You here? You ain't going nowhere.
You don't never answer the question.
I do.
Whatever. So, what else? Do you have anything else as far as like turning pain into purpose?
No, I'm just starting to put myself out there.
You know what? I gotta cue up motivational music.
Yeah, you gotta up your AV skills.
Yeah, I'm gonna put some music
need some
on there,
sound effects.
But what
some
can
vibiness.
What can you say?
Mm-hmm.
Because I know you.
What?
And you not the best when it comes to motivating. You're more of like an action motivator. But what can you say to all the mothers and caregivers out there that has a child similar to yours? What can you say to like motivate them?
I'm here for you.
I know it. I knew you was going to just say 3 words.
No, like, because at the end of the day, what I needed most was somebody to be like, to drag me out of the darkness.
Okay.
I needed that. Mm-hmm. I needed somebody to yank me up out of, and I'm stubborn, so nobody could really do it. So I'm here peeking my head in your dark cocoon.
Yes.
To be like, I'm here, bro. Like, connect with me on TikTok. My name is Reality Unzipped on TikTok. I've been making videos related to caregiving and connecting with moms who have kids with special medical needs. Let's just talk.
Yes. And I just want to throw this in there. If y'all watch her YouTube channel, y'all can see the very beginning.
Yes.
And it's amazing.
I regret to this day not documenting more.
Yeah.
And I actually ended up losing a lot of footage that was on that little iPad because we couldn't remember the password, so we kind of just had to wipe it and start fresh.
Yeah.
I had a lot of footage on there. But I did edit and post some things at the very beginning of Lexi's journey during that 14-month hospital stay. And there is a video on there where you see me get the news that she was receiving her heart transplant. Shout out to Dr. Nelson. But yeah, I have a few videos of when we went to the Children's Hospital in Philadelphia. Shout out to Chop. Because Lexi had to have a special lymphatic duct procedure because there was a lot of draining like going into her chest cavity and things like that. So it just I've recorded bits and pieces of those moments. It's not a whole lot, but honestly it's enough to give you a picture, a small picture of like what we our lives were like at that time. There's a couple random like casual videos on there too of like what I did in between when I wasn't in the hospital, which was rare. Um, but yeah, go somewhere in this channel and find those videos and watch them so you can kind of get an understanding of what I've been talking about the last 40 minutes or whatever. Um, but yeah, to all my moms and all my caregivers, I promise you, you are not alone. It feels like it, but you're not alone. Like, you're not. I'm here. So talk to me and I'll talk back. Unless you're like me and hate talking to people. I'm demanding that you speak to me, okay?
You're demanding now.
I am, because I probably
this is a
needed
new
somebody to
shell
like
that's been
snatch
broken.
me up. Huh?
Nothing. I ain't say nothing.
I need it. Yeah, it's hard. It's hard, and I get it. So even if you don't want to reach out and you don't want to talk, I still see you, and I get it. Like my heart feels what you're feeling. Like truly. Um, but yeah,
Okay.
you ever want to peek your head out into the light? I'm right there. And you got any other questions for me, Oprah?
No.
You were such a good interviewer. Like these questions were great. It was giving.
Are you mean that, or you just?
I'm serious.
You BSing.
No. This was good.
Okay.
I'm
I ain't
impressed.
do too much talking over you.
It was a little bit, but not crazy. Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, I guess you want to wrap it up here.
Yep, that's it. I ain't got nothing else.
Yeah. So there's just a little peek into my life, as a caregiver and mother. So connect with me here, TikTok and Instagram. My name is the same across all the social media platforms.
Which I recommend keeping everything.
I know, because
it's
last video I did say
for
we was
people
to
find you.
You're right, but I'm just like, people are seeing what I'm doing on TikTok and they gonna come on here and be confused because we usually talk about celebrity drama and gossip when they're gonna be looking for caregiving advice.
All right,
and
you
things
about
like
to mess
that.
up my interview. All right, we'll see y'all next time.
It's crazy that you just cut me off like that.
I'm not cutting you off. I want to keep this around you and you taking it outside of that.
No, this is still about me. I'm talking
you just
about
talked about some celebrity mess.
No, I was talking about what we're talking about here versus what I'm talking about on TikTok, which is about caregiving and all the things. See the connection?
And we talk about it here too.
Now
we're giving y'all updates.
Yeah, this is happening and changing in real time, right?
Yes,
it's evolving in real time.
Yeah, like it's not so much we can tell y'all, but this is just an update.
Yeah, and I'm grateful that you gave me the opportunity to do that. Yeah,
you're not welcome.
Okay.
Say no, I'm playing with you.
But anyways, I hope y'all are staying safe out here. It's cold and flu season.
Oh wait.
So.
That's for you.
Thank you. Oh. Give me my flowers.
Yeah, you gotta let it go. Because you deserve a long applause.
Thank you. Okay, so yeah. Take your vitamin C. Like, comment, subscribe, and save. And stay safe out here, all right? Peace.